Hi people there, welcome to this webinar presentations Learning English Online. My name is Juan, and today first of all I want to welcome to our students of Englishlands from La Paz, Bolivia. Then of course to our special guests. Thanks to them this was possible to make. Okay, I want to mention to teacher Adriana. She is from Romania, but today she is in Spain, from Seville. She's going to talk about pronunciation in English. Then I want to say welcome to teacher Gill from Scotland. She is a highly experienced teacher teaching English online. And finally, for today, I want to say thank you, teacher. Thank you and welcome to this event, teacher Joseph Charles from Philippines. He's going to share some experiences about teaching English, teaching online English in Asia from two different nationalities. I also want to mention about, I also want to say that because of the pandemic in a certain way, made this webinar possible to carry out. It is, of course, it's a great chance to take out something new and absolutely a nice experience.
It's lovely people here because they are very nice and lovely people. Enjoy it. But thank you so much for being here. And I'm gonna send Juan my presentation, and if someone wants the presentation, I would gladly send it to you. No problem.
Thank you so much. My name is Gill, and I live in Scotland in the United Kingdom. And thank you very much for inviting me to join your webinar classes today. Thank you. Thank you. Now, when Juan asked me to join the webinar today in Bolivia, I didn't know where Bolivia was. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But now I do. Now I do. Right in the middle of South America. Can anyone tell me anything about Bolivia?
Maybe Bolivia is a Mediterranean country. We are just in the middle of South America. Bolivia has two important to the cold weather in La Paz or Rio Potosí, and the warm weather and maybe Cochabamba, Santa Cruz, Beni, Pando. It's our cities. La Paz or Rio Potosí, it's our cities. Santa Cruz, other more. It's our city too. In the east of Bolivia, we have the cold weather, and in the west of Bolivia, we have the warm weather. In Bolivia, we have a lot of delicious food or dishes. Yeah. And the typical dances, the most typical dances in Bolivia. Here we have the Diablada, the Chacarera in Tarija. It's another city.
Yeah.
And well, I can do just that for now.
That's
great.
My approach. That's great. And your name is Fabricio, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. That was really, really good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. And please, everybody, if you want to say anything or help in any of the conversations, please do. Please do. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is to show you where I live. Okay, you live in South America and I live right here. Boom. Okay, I live in Scotland, and living in Scotland means I am part of the United Kingdom. And the United Kingdom has 4 countries, 4 separate countries that make the one country, United Kingdom, okay? Quite strange, quite strange. So the largest country, as you can see, is England. And England has a population, more or less, of 55 million people. Okay? Very small island, lots of people. Okay? England is here, and the capital of England is London.
¿Qué?
Okay? The capital of England is London. I live in the north of the UK.
Este seminario está explicando la profesora.
I live in the north of the UK, Scotland. Scotland is very, very beautiful country. It has very bad weather, very bad, always raining. And usually in summer, the temperature is not higher than 20, not higher. So I live here on the east coast of Scotland. I live in the countryside.
A girar, por favor. Pase, señora. Pase. Buenos días. Va a girar, por favor.
The capital of Scotland is Edinburgh. Okay. And Edinburgh has a beautiful, big, historic castle right in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. Here, to the west of the UK, we have Wales. Wales is a very small country, population about 3 million people, and the capital of Wales is Cardiff. And then here on the north of the Ireland, we have Northern Ireland. Very small country, population 2 million. And the capital of Northern Ireland is Belfast. Belfast. So that is the United Kingdom. 4 countries, 4 separate countries, and together we are the United Kingdom. Okay, okay. Any questions? Does anyone have any questions about the United Kingdom?
Teacher.
Yes, yes, please ask.
Can you tell us about the relation about the Queen of England in all the United Kingdom?
We have a queen in our country because we have a monarchy, and our Queen Elizabeth has been our queen for 67 years. Wow. Okay. She is now 94 years old, and she is still working at being our queen. She is very, very important in our country, and not only is she the Queen of the United Kingdom, but she is also the Queen of many other Commonwealth countries in the world. For example, Australia and Canada. Okay, so she is the Queen of these countries also. Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Anyone, thank you, Fabrizio, has anyone ever visited the United Kingdom?
No, teacher.
No, 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 no.
No.
Okay. That's okay, that's okay.
But I would like.
In the future, yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's good to know information. It's good to know information. So this is the United Kingdom, okay? Now, the United Kingdom has a flag. And this is the flag of the United Kingdom. It is called the Union Jack. Okay, the Union Jack. And this flag represents the 4 countries that make the United Kingdom. Okay, and this is the flag of Scotland. Whoa. Oh. And oh, I have a special flag today. What is this the flag of?
Bolivia.
Bolivia. Bolivia.
Bolivia's flag.
Yay.
Bolivia's flag.
This is you. Yes.
It's our flag.
It is. It is. Can somebody tell me the colours in the flag?
Red, yellow, and green.
Yellow and green.
Yellow and green.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you all very much. Thank you. So this is new for me. I have never seen the Bolivian flag, and it is very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. So this is new for me to see the Bolivian flag. Now, I would like to tell you some more information about Scotland, okay? And I would like to tell you about some animals that we have in our country, okay? Scotland has beautiful mountains and beautiful forests. Everything is green because it's always raining and cold. And our countryside is beautiful, beautiful. Now, one of the animals that you see in the north of Scotland, if I can put this there, is this. Okay, a stag. A stag. Does anybody know what animal a stag is? Does anybody know?
Sorry, teacher?
Does anybody know what animal a stag is, Fabrizio?
Yeah, only in the TV.
Good, good, good. Yeah. It is a deer. It's a deer. A stag is a male deer. And these animals move around north of Scotland freely, okay? They're very popular animals to see in the north of our country, okay? Unfortunately, we shoot them and we eat them, okay? Very popular to eat the deer in Scotland. The meat is very, very good quality, very good, okay? So that's a stag, Scotland is surrounded by water, and we have beautiful beaches and coast. And one of the animals that you see regularly on the coast is this, puffins. These are very small, very colourful animals, and they live on the cliffs and rocks around the UK. And they are like...
tantos seguidores. Bueno, que viva la mañana es un programa international.
International love, my friend, yes.
Yes, baby.
Whoa.
Whoa, what was that? Can I continue? Can I continue? I will, I'll continue then. Yeah, no problem. So we have these little birds. They are the Scottish similar to penguins, okay? And when they meet, they stay together for all their life. Oh, so that's the puffins, okay? Animals that also are very popular in Scotland are our own special cows. We have Highland cows. And these animals have lots and lots of long hair to protect them against the rain and the cold, okay? And again, unfortunately, we shoot them and we eat them for meat, and they are very delicious, okay? So the Highland cows, okay? Now, when Fabrizio was kindly giving me some information about Bolivia, he said that you had good food, yeah? And Scotland is very, very famous for having good food also. We have very, very good land, lots and lots of rain, and we grow food very well in Scotland. We have a national dish which we eat at most celebrations, and we can eat in the family house as well, okay? And this traditional dish is called haggis, neeps, and tatties, okay? This is the haggis, this is the turnip, and this is the potato, okay? Haggis, which we tell American tourists, is a small wild bird, but that's not true. That's not true. We make haggis from parts of animals that we don't normally want to eat. And we add lots of spices and we make this delicious dish called haggis. Okay, and we eat it with turnip and potato. Okay, and that is our national dish. Now, does Bolivia have a national food dish that you could tell me about?
Yes, teacher.
What is it?
There are many foods. For example, we have my favorite is the pique macho.
Okay, tell me what that is, please.
That's have a sausage and potatoes. A lot of meat, different kind of meat.
Good. Good. And what's it called again?
It's a little bit spicy.
A little bit spicy. Good,
Yes.
good, good. And do you have a particular time that you eat your national dish?
That's the pick.
Oh, look at that.
And also,
that looks delicious. Delicious.
yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Thank you, Fabrizio. Thank you. Thank you. That looks delicious. Anyone else? What's your favourite food from your country?
What?
Lourdes? Gladys?
Okay, teacher. It depends of the city. For example, every city has a different main dish. For example, in La Paz, we have the well, in our idiom, in our language, is plato paseño, is the dish paseño. It's only with potatoes, meat, cheese, and corn. Yeah. In other city, for example, Oruro, we have the charquican. The charquican is something like meat, but I don't know how to explain really. But when the no, I just wanna show you.
Perfect. Perfect.
The photo of
Fabrizio,
the
yeah.
of the foods. Give me a second, please.
No, no problem. No problem at all. You take your time. Anyone else want to tell me what their favourite Bolivian food is?
Something like that. This is the charquican, teacher.
Oh, the eggs are whole. Oh, that looks interesting. Yeah. Is it spicy?
No, not spicy.
No. Okay. That
more,
looks delicious.
Salad. Yeah. Yeah, that's really delicious. And we have another when we have another foods, for example, in Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
It's another city of our country. We have the cuñapés. It's something like a bread.
Okay.
The cuñapés, the masaco, locro de gallina. It's another food of that country. In Cochabamba, we have as my partner said, the pique macho,
Yeah.
and well, another foods more. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. And may I ask, is Bolivia a country where you like to eat sweet food and savoury food, or is it mostly savoury food?
Sorry, teacher.
Is Bolivia a country where you enjoy eating sweet food as well as savoury food? So,
We have a different kind of food. Well, maybe is the more our favorites. Maybe it depends of the person now. Um, some, some people like the sweet food, the sweet,
yeah.
or another, or well, another people like the salad food. No,
Yes,
it's
yes.
depend of the
Absolutely. It
it's depend
depends
of the
on your
thing.
taste, doesn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. In Scotland, we love sweet food. We love cakes and chocolate. And one of our favourite are shortbread biscuits. Okay? Biscuits, whoops, is British English for American cookies, and they look like this, and they are sugar, 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 and butter, and some flour, and they are very, very traditional to eat in Scotland. Okay, they come in these circles, oblongs, triangles, different shapes, okay? And they are very, very delicious, very delicious, okay? And it's,
What is the ingredient that cookies, teacher?
what is made? What are they made from?
The ingredients.
The ingredients. Sorry, Fabrizio, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Don't
So
worry, teacher.
we have butter, we have sugar, and we have flour. Okay, flour, harina. So butter, flour, and sugar. Easy, easy, but very delicious. Okay, and not healthy. No way are they healthy. Okay, but they are very delicious. Very delicious. Okay, okay. Now, can anyone tell me about anything that in Bolivia that is sweet to eat?
Hi, good. And there is one that I like. I don't know if them like, but it's rice with milk. That is sweet.
Ooh, rice with milk. Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, lum, 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 lum. Yes, that
Yeah,
sounds delicious, Alexandra.
yeah,
Lovely,
it is. It is.
lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you for talking. Thank you. Anyone else?
Teacher,
Yes,
for
Fabrizio?
example, in the in Christmas, we have the I don't know how to say the panettone. Do
Yes,
you know what is the
yes.
panettone?
Is that Italian sweet bread?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
in the Christmas we have panettones, and well, I can tell you that that is something like the most sweet bread that
good,
well
good.
that we get in that date.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
another well, no, we have more salad breads.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
bread, something like, well, different kind of breads, but I don't know the names of the bread. You only
It's
go
okay.
at the market and buy the breads that you like, no?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
for example, in Santa Cruz, you as I told you, you could buy something like cuñapés. I will show you maybe.
Please, thank you so much.
Maybe it would be better if I show you. Uh, it's something like this. Wait me. Give me a second, please, teacher. Oh, damn.
Teacher, another
Something like
delicious food
this.
are the maisillas.
Oh. Fabricio is showing us some bread. It's very nice. Very nice. Oh, thank
Like the
you very
cuñapé,
much.
we you're welcome, teacher. Inside the cuñapés, we have a lot of cheese. Cheese, only cheese.
I love cheese. I love cheese. That's great. That's great. And Vania, you said something else?
Yes, teacher. I like the maisillas. It's this. I will show you. It's like a.
Yes.
Is it? Can you see?
Oh, that looks interesting.
Yes, it's very delicious for me.
Oh, that looks lovely, Vanya. Very nice.
Yes.
See, everybody likes different things, you know, everybody does. And different countries have the most wonderful selection of beautiful food. And it's lovely to share and to see what you have in your country and what I have in my country. Yes. Now, if I said to you Scotland, and then I asked you to name a famous drink from Scotland, what would you say?
Beer?
Nearly. Even
Sorry.
better than beer.
The most popular drink.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. The
No,
wine?
it's not vodka. Somebody wrote vodka. No, it's not vodka.
The wine?
No, it's not wine. We don't grow wine in Scotland. It's too cold. Too cold.
Oh, okay.
Whiskey?
Thank you. Who said that? Who was that?
Me.
Whiskey! Yay!
Whiskey.
Oh! The liquid of gods, it's called. That's what it's called. We make millions and millions of litres of whiskey every year in Scotland. We have over 300 little factories that make all these beautiful bottles of whiskey, and we sell them all over the world. And one of the most popular countries is Japan. Japan love drinking Scottish whiskey. Okay. It's very popular for us to drink whiskey when we are eating our national dish of haggis. Haggis and whiskey together are perfect.
Oh.
Perfectly delicious. Okay. So when you have a whiskey and we say cheers, and then we drink our whiskey.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes. Cheers. Now, some people think this is funny, And some people think this is strange. But in Scotland, it is very important that our men wear skirts.
What is that?
Okay. This is called a kilt. K-I-L-T. Kilt. And it is a traditional material skirt that men usually get when they are 21 years old, and they have this kilt for the rest of their life. And in Scotland, it is very important when you get your kilt. It's like becoming a real man. Arr. Okay, okay. It's very important, very important. We wear this kilt for special occasions. For example, a wedding. And we wear the kilt for our New Year celebrations. So men wearing kilts in Scotland is super, super popular. Okay, okay. Do you have any national outfits or clothes that
Yeah,
you wear?
we have many difference in every city. Every city of our country has a different main or traditional codes. For example, in my city is La Paz, Bolivia.
Yeah.
We have the poncho.
Oh, I know, it's lovely.
The poncho is famous in all Latin America.
Oh.
You can find a poncho in Argentina, in Mexico, in different countries, but in Bolivia, in La Paz, well, the main ponchos maybe is in Bolivia and maybe in Peru. Another traditional code maybe is on Santa Cruz. I don't know the exactly name of that kind of codes or robe, but that is a traditional outfit in Santa Cruz with the hat, with the short dress, because Santa Cruz has a warm weather for that.
Okay, so you don't need a poncho in Santa Cruz then, is that what you're telling me?
You don't need a poncho. In La Paz, yes, because the weather is really, really cold. Every morning, the weather is maybe in the 3 grades, 5 grades.
Cold.
Really cold.
And
how is the weather?
Yo tengo señal, con eso estoy. Sí, eco tiene.
In Scotland, Fabricio, the weather is rubbish, really rubbish. To be honest, every day we expect it to rain, every day. If it doesn't, then it's a surprise. The temperature generally in summer, 20 degrees is a miracle. Normally around 15, not in the winter, -10, -15, normally. So it's not, we don't have good weather, but in Scotland, we don't care, because all we do is put on our jackets and we continue with life. We don't care about bad weather.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
example, here in La Paz, we have a temperature, something like the 5 grades at 15 grades, maybe the maximum, no? But in the other part of the country, for example, in Santa Cruz, we have a temperature of 32 grades or 35 grades.
Ooh, that's hot,
Yeah,
isn't it? That's
yeah,
hot.
that's really hot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
and
very different.
that is the big difference between La Paz and Santa Cruz now, because La Paz has a really cold weather, and Santa Cruz, well, has a really warm weather.
Wow, wow, wow. May I ask just one question? Is La Paz quite high in the mountains?
Yes, La Paz
Oh,
is La Paz is on 3,000 feet of
uh-huh.
altitude. 3,000 more
Altitude,
3,000 feet of
altitude.
altitude.
Yeah, yeah. It's the highest capital in the world, isn't it?
Yes, it's
Uh-huh,
it
uh-huh.
it's something like
Yeah.
that. Yes, it's
Uh-huh.
um one of the marble cities,
Yes,
maybe
yes, yeah,
like a
yeah.
marble
Because
city.
it's so high.
Yeah, if one day you come to La Paz, you will see a lot of mountains,
Yeah.
and maybe I don't know if I can show you all the city. I will try. As you can, you will maybe you can see the Illimani. If I can. I don't know if you can see. No?
No, I can't see. I can't see anything.
Okay.
Oh, I might see. I might see now.
Nothing?
No, no, I just see a white screen. Oh. Yes, yes. Woohoo! Look at that.
You can see a lot of mountains
Oh my,
around the city.
yes, I can. My gosh. I'm looking at Bolivia. How amazing is that? Is that snow I can see on a mountain?
Yeah, that's the Illimani. The Illimani
Wow.
mountain is the most important emblem of the city.
Okay, wow. Fabricio, that is
Uh,
fantastic. Thank you for showing me that. That is superb.
that was
Wow.
Los Andes. That was the Los Andes Cordillera. I don't know how to say Los Andes Cordillera de los Andes.
What would you
The
say?
Los
The peaks of the
Cordillera,
Andes?
maybe across, yes, across 3 countries, or 4 countries,
Wow.
Chile, Peru, and Bolivia, and maybe, I don't know very well, Ecuador.
Wow. Wow,
And the
wow.
Illimani is part of of that cordillera.
Yeah. That's fabulous, fabulous. Fabricio, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution today. It's been wonderful. I can't believe I've just seen the Andes Mountains from my house in Scotland. So fantastic. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome, teacher.
Really, really good, really good. So I'm going to finish now by teaching you one Scottish word. Anybody like to try?
Oh, cheerio.
Oh,
Cheerio.
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 Cheerio. Yes, well
Okay,
done. Well
teacher.
done. Now, you will not find this word in any English teaching books. This is personally for you only, okay? This is a Scottish word that means goodbye, okay? So
Okay.
in Scotland, we don't say goodbye, goodbye. No, 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 no. We say cheerio. Okay? And that is the way that we leave friends, and we say cheerio, see you later. Okay? Okay?
Cheerio.
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 Teacher and dear students, cheerio, right?
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Cheerio. Can I say? Can I say?
Yeah, teacher, please. I'm very, very happy, and I really, really appreciate this for accepting me the invitation. And of course, my students learned a lot of words, and this is very interactive. And I know that they loved also. And thank you very much, teacher, for this collaboration. And
what you have to promise me, Juan, is that you will invite me back again.
yeah, sure, teacher. Why not?
You have to come back.
I will have to. I have to see more of Bolivia and the Andes Mountains. So yes, please, I would love to. But please, please, I know some people are nervous and they don't want to speak to a native teacher, and please don't be nervous. Don't. This is not a test, okay? And please remember, your English is always better than my Spanish. Okay? Okay? So if I come back, I would like everybody to speak to me, okay? Because I'm not frightening. I'm not frightening. And I'm really happy to speak to you and tell you anything you want to know in English, okay? Anytime, anytime. But please, first of all, in your own language, gracias. And I will see you all soon, I hope. And
Yes.
I will say
Cheerio.
teacher.
Claps for the teacher, please. Claps for the teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
I enjoyed your class.
You're welcome. You're more than welcome. Juan, thank you. Fantastic.
Thank you, teacher. I love this
Not
presentation.
not at all. Take care.
Thank
And
you,
I'll
thank
see
you,
you soon. Okay? Bye.
Teacher, come visit.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Teacher.
Bye, teacher. See you. Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Okay, my dear students, I had a couple of technical problems in the morning, and I really apologize about that. And of course, I really hope you're enjoying these webinar presentations. And the idea is to take something out, of course, to learn something new. And well, our next guest is gonna be a teacher from Philippines, okay? But at this moment, just give me a couple of seconds. I'm gonna check it out if he's just connecting, okay? Meanwhile, just give me around 5 minutes and we're gonna get back with this presentation, but just stay online, please. Maybe some of you have some questions, or just let us know, okay? We're gonna coordinate to help you out or whatever. But please, I have a couple of recommendations also for you. You don't have to be shy, come on. speak out. This is your chance, your opportunity to interact with some native speaker teachers from different countries, okay? And maybe at this moment you have a couple of questions. I don't know if somebody wants to ask something, please.
Okay, teacher.
The teacher has a lot of experience teaching different nationalities. He is an online teacher, and I hope you can get something out, learn something new, and please enjoy this class. Don't be shy. And again, please, teacher, welcome to this webinar. Teacher Joseph, go
Thank you
ahead,
very
please.
much, Mr. Juan, and it was really nice having here in your webinar. And I think I'm the one feeling nervous now. The teacher, Miss Stewart, is really doing great with sharing everything with your students right now.
Yeah, but it's okay. You got a lot of experience. I know, teacher, and that's why, teacher, it's an honor for me to have you here.
Thank
And
you.
please, teacher.
All right, no
Thank you.
problem. Okay, but before I will share something, knowledge for our students today, I'm going to introduce myself first. My name is Joseph Charles, and I'm living in the Philippines. And I have been teaching online English for more than 7 years now. And I've been teaching to many different nationalities, like mostly Asian, like Chinese people, Japanese people, Taiwanese people, and other nationalities which English will be their second language. Okay, so the reason why Asian people want to learn English is because there are many different reasons. First, because English is widely spoken language. English will open up opportunities for you, for everyone, right? And for let's say for Chinese, it will be a a desirable how do you say desirable job opportunities and requirements for those people who wanted to work in a company that speaks English. So this is a good thing that we must have to pursue on learning English even a little bit. Okay. So can I ask one student here, how many years have you been learning English? Can somebody?
Teacher?
Yes, please. Mr. Fabricio, right?
Right.
Right.
I'm learning English. This is my second year that I've been learning English in the Institute Englishlands SEC,
Wow, that's
CIC.
great. Mm-hmm. So, what about when you were still in, like studying in a university? Did you have any subjects about English?
No, in my university. Well, I think that that is a problem in my university because in
Mm-hmm.
my university I don't have any signature about with English. No, but in the school I remember that I had classes of English. And there I've been learning the most basic English. And after that, when I get in the university, I was thinking every day that I have to learn English, and for that reason I I meet that this institute, and well, I'm here.
Right. This is a very good opportunity for everybody. Not all can have this kind of opportunity, right? So, many people, students, ask me, why is it Or how are we going to learn English if we don't have a chance to speak English in our daily lives, right? There's a one student of mine. He asked me, like, how can I learn English? She said, I like watching English films and listening to English songs, but I don't understand very much. And she asked me, what can I do? Well, actually, watching films and listening to songs are great ways to learn English. You know, watch and listen several times, guess the meaning of the new words, that would be enough. So each time you will learn something new, it's a promising thing for you to have because it's a new knowledge. And when you learn something new, you have to talk, okay? You have to express it. You have to talk to your friend, most especially here in CEC. You have to talk with them, you know, have a conversation like, what kind of films did you watch today? What kind of songs did you listen today? So that is one of the very most important thing. So I'm going to ask you again, aside from having classes here, what other things that you do to to develop your English skill? Can anyone answer?
Teacher, in my case, I'm so
Please,
sorry.
yes.
In my
Yes.
case, I'm trying to think in all time in English. For example, when I have a bad day, I start to think why was the reasons, or maybe another kind of or solutions. So that is for me a good thing that um, that help me to improve my English.
Mm-hmm. Is it really, guys? Is it really difficult to learn English? I think not.
No, teacher, it's not difficult.
Right. You know why? Uh, English is it's not one of the most difficult language to learn because English grammar is actually quite simple, and that's the honesty about it, right? There are, you know, it's very broad. English is very broad, but learning English is very, very promising. And you know the reason why? Because everywhere you go, in any country you go, even though they don't speak, you cannot speak their own language. But when you speak and communicate them with using English, you may tend to understand each other, right? That is how important English is. Okay, so is there anybody or any one of you who have traveled to another country that doesn't speak, you don't know what language they speak? Anybody here? Have you been to any other country or countries?
Another country, yeah, teacher, but with my
Mm-hmm.
same language, you know.
Ah, okay. What country was it?
Was were Chile and Peru and
Mm-hmm.
Argentina, Argentina. But in that country, well, talk the same language that I talk, no, the Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't see a big difference between our language. Maybe in the accent of every country, you know, because
Mm-hmm.
in Chile the people talk more fastly, and in Peru the people, well, the people has uh, some different words. In
Mm-hmm.
Argentine, well, in Argentine just they just have a different accent. That's all.
All right.
But
Well, yeah, go ahead, please. Sorry.
No.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
So,
All right. There are, as I've mentioned, there are many things that we could learn in English. And I'm still, me, I'm also, English is also our second language. So there's no big difference. We understand, me as a teacher teaching students English as their second language. I could understand how hard, how difficult it is to learn this language, and even learning a new language, because we have to learn something new. And I'm going to tell you that it's not only learning. When we talk about like native speakers, there are phrases and vocabularies that we might not encountered yet. So now I'm going to share with you some. Does anybody or do anybody know what's an idiomatic expression is? Does any one of you knows about idiomatic expression?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, do you use it when you communicate with other?
Sometimes yes, but not only because I don't know with I can talk.
It's okay. Just continue. So do you don't know how
Please.
to use it, right?
Yes.
All right. But don't worry. I'm going to teach you some of the idiomatic expressions. Okay? So,
Okay, teacher.
all right. So this is one thing that we must have to learn, right? Because when when there's a time that we're going to talk with a native speaker, and they're saying some things that we don't know, right? Like, for example, a phrase that we don't know, and they are already using an expression, an idiomatic expression, and we just like understand them in a wrong way, right? So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna share it with you. Let's say if I could share my screen. Okay, here. Okay, can you see my screen, everybody?
yep.
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 Yes, teacher.
Okay. All right. Okay. So how can I start? Okay, from the beginning. All right. So this is idiom. Okay. What is an idiom? Anybody?
It's a way of communicate.
That's good. Anybody?
It's phrases.
Phrases, very good. Another one? Just guess. Just guess. No problem. Okay. Yeah. Anyone?
It's a way of getting the society.
That's good. Okay. That's nice try. Okay. So idiomatic expression is a common expression that isn't supposed to be taken literally. You get it? So it's a common expression. They are saying that, but actually the meaning is not that what it was written or said. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Okay. Yeah, this is a phrases and expression. For example, this one. Okay. It's raining cats and dogs. So if we are going to understand it, okay, if we are going to understand it in a literal way, you will be saying like, where's the cats? Where's the dogs? Right? It's raining cats and dogs. But the meaning of it is what? Guess. Anybody can guess. It's raining cats and dogs.
Is that is when
That
it's
is
rain
raining
a lot of?
love.
Perfect, right? So that is an idiomatic expression. Okay? So can anybody uh make a sentence, just a sample sentence on when you can use this idiomatic expression. It's raining cats and dogs. Okay, just try.
Okay.
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat, please?
All right.
Me.
Can anybody try to make a sentence using this kind of expression?
Oh, okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please,
Can I
Miss
try me?
Giselle. Yes, you can
Yeah.
try.
Okay. Okay. Well, for example, it's I can go out now because it's raining cats and dogs.
That is perfect. Okay, that's very good, right? So you can use it in your daily lives, right? Anybody want to try?
I couldn't go at my school because it was raining cats and dogs.
Wow, that's perfect, right? So that's a very important word, okay, that you can use in your daily lives. Okay, I'm gonna move on to our next expression. Okay, it says written all over your face, right? So for example, if somebody will share or say something like, ah, it's already written all over your face, you'll be like wondering or thinking like, is there something on my face, right? If we don't understand this kind of expression, we might be understanding it in a wrong way. So what's the meaning of it? Means that you think everyone can tell your feeling by looking at your face only, right? Like for example, me, a while ago, I was really feeling nervous, even though how many years I've been teaching. But yeah, because the teacher a while ago was really, really good. Okay, anybody again who wants to try to make a sentence using this kind of expression? Anybody want to try?
Maybe teacher.
Yes, okay, go ahead, please.
When I had a conversation with somebody, I can tell him or tell her, um, uh, why you like me? Don't like me, please, because that you feel it's really. Yes.
Right, correct. That is perfect, right? So that is okay. So remember, even one phrases a day that you can remember and memorize, it's already a good thing, a good point, right? Okay, another one. I'm all ears, right? When somebody said, I'm all ears, it means that you are ready to listen. Okay? For example, somebody will tell you, like, you know, uh, in the office, I heard something. You want to listen? You said, like, yeah, I'm all ears. So, like that. So, if you're going to understand it literally, you might be thinking, or somebody might be thinking, or you might be thinking, like, what's that? Is that person having a lot of ears? So, this kind of expression would make you, in the Philippines, when somebody is talking English, we may tend that this person is bragging about his English skill. He's showing off that she or he is good at speaking English. But there is a time when there's somebody, I was drinking, like I love drinking too. Everybody, I'm so sorry, but I'm just sharing. In a situation when somebody gets drunk, they want to share something like to keep on saying English or spoken in English already. So what I do, if that person, I would check if that person is really good at speaking English. I'm going to use idiomatic expression, and I could tell if that person has a very good understanding in English. Okay, so this could distinguish somebody who is good in English or not, or maybe he's just learning something that he is or everybody is commonly using it. Okay, right. Next, so these are the common English idioms. Okay, cat got your tongue. Okay, can somebody use the meaning of it is can't you speak? Anybody can try making a sentence using cat got your tongue?
Teacher,
Yeah, please.
is it correct if I say, why you don't talk to me? Cat got your tongue?
That is perfect. Right, of course. Okay. Next is snug as a bug in a rug. It means to say that it's a warm and cozy atmosphere. Okay, so when somebody is asking you, how's the place? Like, for example, in a hotel, snug as a bug in a rug, right? Okay, next is, okay, please, Jimena raised hand. Any question? Do you have any question? Jimena, did you raise a hand? Okay, all right, let's move on. Go the extra mile. Means to say we have to make an effort. Okay, anybody, this is a good sentence, most especially when we used to have a meeting or in a business-like situation. Anybody can make a sentence?
Can I try, teacher?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. She look that she is going the extra mile.
Yes, very good. Okay, she's going the extra mile. Okay,
Yes.
that's a very good thing when you are saying to a person that he's really doing hard, most especially when in a difficult situation. Okay, next is butterflies in my stomach. Okay, like a feeling a while ago, I had a butterfly in my stomach. So when you're feeling nervous, instead of saying I'm feeling nervous, right, you will say I got butterflies in my stomach. Okay, next is to go down in flames. It means to say that you're failing spectacularly. Maybe you had made some task in your job or something in your homework and you failed. So you can say like I'm down in flames. Okay, and one last thing is once in a blue moon. Okay, once in a blue moon is rarely. Okay, one last person, can you make a sentence using once in a blue moon? Carisha? Yeah.
What is the meaning of the phrase?
Rarely, seldom. Okay, it's not. It doesn't happen. Pardon?
Not is common.
Not uncommon. Rarely
Uncommon.
means uncommon, right?
I don't know.
What are the
Can
things
I
that are?
try, teacher?
Yeah, please, Miss Yusel.
Okay. Okay. I never see this kind of of clothes. It's once in a blue moon.
Right.
Blue.
Yeah, once in a blue moon. Right? So this is the thing that I could share to you. Then this is very, very important. There are many, many expressions out there, but this is, or this are the common expression that we could usually hear when a native speakers are talking. All right. Do you have any question? Anybody?
No, teacher, it's right.
It's okay, teacher.
All right. Okay, so remember, each day, all you have to do is memorize and remember any English expression. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
All right. Right. Mr. Juan, I think that would end my sharing with you. I hope that some of you would learn something from this lesson. If you do have any question, if you do have questions with, how students, yeah, yes,
May you are in Philippines, yeah?
yes, I'm in the Philippines.
In Philippines, do you have some common English idioms or something like that? No, something like the EMG, um, phrases in common in Philippines.
Ah, okay. So you want to learn a phrases in
No,
our
no,
own language, in our own language, right?
no,
Is
no,
that what you mean?
in English, but
Ah,
I don't know how to explain phrases in English, but
mm-hmm.
that phrases are common in Philippines.
Well, we are the same. Yeah, actually, since we practice or we use American English, we usually use the same expression. So there's no big difference. So in American English and the Philippine English, we are likely similar. So there's no expression that we tend to use that is our own expression here in the Philippines. So it's still, American English, Philippine English, still the same.
Oh,
Did I
thank
answer?
you, teacher. But
Yes.
do you have
Teacher, I have a
more topics?
question.
Right. Oh, okay. All right. So Miss S, yeah,
Yes,
please.
teacher. I'm Sarah. Teacher,
Sarah. Yeah.
about the idioms,
Mm.
it, we can use, or can we use an informal questions or informal or formal conversation? Sorry.
Yes, that's a good question. Well, it depends on a situation, right? If you are in a meeting, like a business meeting, you must use formal sentence or formal expression. But when you are talking with your friends, of course you can use an informal expression. But these idiomatic expressions, you can use it in any way around. Okay, you can use it in a business, but when you're saying or asking about, can we speak uh, an informal language or expression in a formal situation? Of course not, right? Because it may sound rude. Did I answer your question, Miss Sarah?
No, no, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Anybody? Other question?
Teacher,
Yes, yes.
another topic to learn English that you could tell us what do you think is the most important topic that, or the most important tip that you could give us?
All right. For me, um, One is the idioms. That's really one of my, I really uh, take note of idiomatic expression. And the other thing is a vocabulary. Vocabularies and idioms are, how do you say, like the pillars of learning English. Well, not to mention, you know, constructing a sentence, you know, the grammar. But how can you construct a grammar or a sentence without knowing a vocabulary word, right? So how are we going to do that? How are we going to enhance our vocabulary? Reading books, right? So when we read books, we tend to encounter new words. Look in your dictionary, English dictionary, look at it. And then when you look in English dictionary, you might find or found another word there that you haven't met yet. That's an additional knowledge again. And then after you learn that kind of word, you try to think about a situation on how you could use it. Maybe in your job, maybe when you're talking to your friends, like that. So for example, one word that has a lot of synonymous word. It's, for example, it is like say big, right? When you're writing some articles, you might not want to repeat big, 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 big like that, right? So you think of another word that describes big, but in a you might be using the same meaning but in a different word. Okay?
Yeah, teacher.
Right.
Thank
Any other question? Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, I have another question.
Yes, go
Oh,
ahead. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay. What is the best way that you consider are the best to learn some idiom?
All right. What is the best way on how to consider to develop your English skill or learn English?
To
Develop?
develop. Yes.
Develop. Okay. As for me, um, I would always tell my student to, you know, to watch and listen, read, watch, and listen to music. Let's say, for example, watching movies. There are phrases that or script that an actor and actress say. Let's say, for example, like, uh, let's say, how you doing, right? When we say that in a in a second English as a second language or ESL, you say like, how are we doing, right? But they express it like, how we doing, how you doing. So you try to mimic, you try to copy their way of saying, the intonation, right? So that you can practice the stresses, the intonation of how the native speaker speaks or express this kind of sentence. Let's say, for example, listening to music. Listening to music, one thing that would help you is with listening to music is it could enhance your memory. You know, you might tend to remember. In the Philippines, when we ask to memorize something, and then it's, you know, it's, we have a hard time memorizing it because it's very long, most especially when you're having an exam. Our teacher will say like, make it like a song, something like that, right? Why? But actually you can do that. But why is the teacher suggesting that make it like a song? Because when you're listening to a music and you're memorizing the lyrics of the song, it is easier for you to memorize it. It is easier for you to remember it. That's why we encourage our students to always listen to an English song that they love. Okay? Any other question?
Yeah,
Yeah?
teacher.
Yes.
What do you think is the most big problem uh, at the time to learn English?
Confidence. That's the very, very uh, the most, let's say, the first reason why people hesitate to speak English, because we are afraid, right? Because we are afraid to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, I'm gonna give you an example, based on my experience when I was studying, when I was in high school. In the Philippines, uh, all the subjects are taught in English: science, math, PE, you name it. So, for example, my teacher in science would be teaching, the subject, the lesson, and then I'm not sure about my understanding about what my teacher was teaching. So I raised my hand. Teacher, I have a question. Then I'm going to stand up and then I'm going to ask the question in our own language. But our teacher would say, like, speak in English. That, how can I speak in English? How can I say that in English? Then I would just like sit down because I'm afraid that my classmate would laugh at me, because I'm thinking that I would be saying in a wrong way. That is how, that is why we could not develop more our English skill, because we are afraid. We lack confidence. That's one of the reason. Okay? And we lack determination to learn. Right? Okay.
Yeah, teacher. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yes,
Thank you,
teacher.
teacher, for your answer.
Anybody? No more?
Up to you.
Teacher, teacher,
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
me.
Okay, one question.
Yeah,
Can I?
Okay,
go ahead. If the
go
teacher,
ahead.
for the teacher is okay, please.
Okay.
Mm.
Can I?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead, please.
Teacher,
Yes.
I want to ask you if you if you do you speak another language?
Of course. Yes.
Which one,
Um,
teacher?
I can speak a few, because a few language. I can speak Chinese. I can speak Japanese. I
Mm,
can no, but only a few. Here in the Philippines, we have a mixture of language. Let's say, for example, Spanish. Uh, my language in the Philippines is a mixture of Spanish, our own language, in English. Let's say, for
oh,
example, when we say uh, open, open, we say abre, right? Is that Spanish?
yes.
Abre, right?
Yes.
When we say
Agree.
like spoon and fork, we say like kutsara. I don't know if it's that I'm right. Correct me if
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
cuchara.
Kuchara, right? When we say
Mhm.
door, no, not door. Well, there are many. I am not really familiar with the words, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's our language here is a mixture of different kinds of language.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
interesting, teacher.
Yeah,
I would like to learn Japan too.
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Japanese language. Uh, it's really difficult to learn Japanese language because it's different. The sentence construction is different. So, for
Yes.
example, in English, let's say, for example, subject, verb, and then object. in Japan, it's object, subject, and verb in the last. So it's
Yeah.
confusing, right? Or something like that. But it's good.
Wow.
It's good if you want to learn.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. No more?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Teacher.
That's all.
Teacher.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
There's one
well,
thing.
teacher,
Yes. Go ahead.
it's fine, teacher. I just wanted to say that if for the teacher is okay, it's good. But
Mhm.
maybe he's, I don't know if you have, if you're available now, teacher. So if it's okay for you to ask a couple of questions.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. No
I think
problem.
okay, teacher. Thank you very much. I was
You're
afraid about
welcome.
that. Okay, students, just ask a couple of questions more, then we're gonna finish this webinar. Please.
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, good morning. I
Yeah.
have a question.
Yes. Of course.
Teacher, in order to practice speaking, what kind of activities could you suggest us?
Speaking, right?
Yes, well, I want to practice more speak, and maybe you have some ideas,
All
please.
right. Sure. No problem. So, speaking means to say like when you communicate with other people, right? Because that's different when you say speaking and public speaking. So when we speak, you try to ask somebody that wants to practice English too, right? Because that's the only opportunity that you can get. When you talk to a person, let's say your husband, let's say your son, or when you're at home, right? Try to use English, right? Practice. Like for example, your son is playing, hey, pick up that trash, right? That's one way on practicing your speaking skill, right? Let's say, for example, you're inside your bathroom. Think about things, situation like that, right? If you're shy, right? If you're not if you don't have a confidence to speak to somebody, you try to hide in your bathroom or in your room. Think of a situation and imagine you're talking with somebody, right? It is a good practice to speak. Why? Because at the same time you are memorizing on how you say it. Okay? Memorizing in a situation, let's say for example, you are in a business meeting. How am I going to talk to this person? Right? Nobody is watching you because you're alone, right? So that's a good thing. So try to practice with one is try to practice with somebody who wants to practice English too. Next is you try to use English at home. Speak with your husband, speak with your child. And the last is you could have your own, imagine. So that's a good thing. Okay. Did I answer your question?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
I have a question, teacher.
Sure, yes.
Uh,
Okay.
How about the phrasal verbs? Do you have maybe advices about how learn better the phrasal verbs?
Oh, yes. Phrasal verbs is one of the important things too, right? So, maybe my topic today is idiomatic expression. I could not share with you. There are a lot, okay? There are a lot of phrasal verbs. So you try to search it over the internet, look at it over the internet, and try to practice it, try to make up a sentence, just what we have done today, okay? So try to look, like browse through, let's say, put down, something like that. There are many. Try to make a sentence, write it down, check it all over again if you're writing it or using it in the right way. Okay? Any other question?
Thank you so much, teacher.
You're welcome. Valeria, who there was a
Yes,
guy.
yes, I'm Valerie.
All right.
Teacher.
Yeah. Yes.
I was wondering if you know some applications that could tell us to improve our English. Maybe you have,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you use a different application with your students, and
Mm-hmm.
I think that is will be a good idea, or maybe yeah,
All
it will
right.
be fine if you share with us.
All right. So I'm going to tell you, okay, how
Please.
we, yes, how we teach, right? Actually, there's no application that we are using in teaching them. So this is the scenario, okay? This is the situation when we teach students. There is a classroom type, and then the materials is provided depending on the level of the student. Let's say the level and goal of the student. So there's an application like that, like a classroom type, and you're going to teach him like teaching. Online teaching is like mentoring. So you have to follow your students. We usually follow the students way of saying. We follow the students way of reading, check it and correct it. Okay, but if you're going to say an application, let's say, that we use to teach students, we don't have it. So we are plainly, that's why teachers could not be replaced. Even robots could not replace teachers, right?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Any other question?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Miss Yusel.
Teacher, how do you say in Japanese language, what is your name?
What is your name?
Yes, in
I forget.
Japanese language.
In Japanese language, um, yes, I'm not really sure, but I could check it. So
Okay.
Japanese, yes, when you say Japanese language, and when you say like, what is your name? What is your name? Uh, you can follow like this, okay?
Okay.
Onamae hanan desu ka?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, oh man.
Namae, namae
Nama.
means the name,
Okay.
okay? Onamae hanan desu ka? Desu ka means question. Desu ka? Desu ka? What
It's
is your name?
like that. It's like that. How, what? Nandeska?
Yes,
What is your?
nandeska. Deska, when you say deska, it's a question. Any form of sentence using any form of sentence that is a question, you usually say deska, desuka, like that.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
interesting, teacher. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Any? Thank you. Any other question?
Um,
No more.
no, and other question is about the
Mhm.
language, Chinese
Yeah,
language.
sure. Chinese language. Okay.
Yes, the same question.
You want to say the same question for Chinese? You say like 你叫什么名字?
How is
你 yes.
ni
你叫
jiao
什么
什么
名字?
means
Yes. 你叫什么名字? Like that.
你讲什么名字
Yes. 什么
I
is
can
what? Like that. It's quite difficult.
okay.
All right. Any other
Yeah,
question?
but
Yeah.
it's that's how teacher. It's the the Chinese language is beautiful. I'm like this language.
All right. So somebody asked me if I could say some phrases in Spanish. Okay, phrases in Spanish. Not really sure. Maybe I don't know. How can I pronounce? ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Sí, está
Am I
perfecto.
Yes,
perfect?
good.
Yes,
Yes,
it's okay,
Good.
teacher,
teacher.
perfect.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Anybody?
Teacher,
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question.
Yes.
Ni hao is the same that hello, really?
Yes.
But
Hello.
is Japanese and or Chinese?
Chinese.
Chinese.
Yes.
Yes.
Ni hao is Chinese.
Ah,
Ohio is Japanese.
okay, teacher.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess that would be all for today. Thank you very much, everyone. And I'm really glad to be part of your class here in Englishlands. Thank you. Mr. Juan?
Yes, teacher, thank you very much. I really
Thank you very
appreciate that.
much. You're
I
welcome.
think we are very happy to have you again, teacher. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure.
And I think for the teacher, it's time to sleep, right? Because at this
Yeah.
moment, it's just midnight. We have
Midnight.
12 hours difference with Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 12 p.m., but in your country, I guess it's 12 a.m.
PM,
And
right.
yeah. You got to sleep. I think you got to rest. And thank you very much. It's very late.
Yes.
And your students, please say thank you to the teacher. And yeah, maybe next time we can get together and also we can interact. We can have more time to participate, to talk, to interact with the students because they really like that.
All right.
Thank you,
No
teacher.
problem.
Thank
You're welcome.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
You
teacher.
too.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, teacher.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much, teacher.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye.
Thank you. Take care, teacher.
Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, teacher.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, my dear students, that's all for today. In the morning, we got a couple of problems with connection and some technical problems, technical stuff. But now we are connected. So tomorrow we're gonna get connected in the morning at the same time. Okay. I'm gonna share you, of course. We're gonna share the link, and please, yeah, I also invite you because tomorrow we're gonna have other teachers from different countries as well. So some recommendation for you, please. It's good. It's good to ask to participate. I really appreciate, but try to participate. I really like to listen to you speaking, and it's good. Okay, your English is good also. Congratulations. And maybe you have a couple of questions before we finish this webinar event. Any questions? Okay, as I can see, nobody asks a question. So then, yes, please go ahead.
No, sorry, teacher. Could you repeat, please?
I was saying that if you have a question, any questions, because tomorrow this webinar is going to continue at the same time in the morning at 9:15 a.m. till 11:45. Okay, so have a nice day and thank you for this participation. And I apologize again because of some technical stuffs in the morning. I got some problems, but now I think everyone we are connected, right? So then we're gonna finish with this. Thank you very much. Maybe any question or somebody wants to say something. Okay, then bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
See you
Okay, teacher.
tomorrow.
Bye.
See you.
See you
Bye.
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow, teacher.
Bye, teacher. See you tomorrow.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes.
What time, teacher? Tomorrow?
A 9:15 a.m. Okay, but try to be early because maybe at 9 o'clock, since 9 a.m. that's gonna be available. You can get connected there, and we're gonna start with some of our guests. Okay. Tomorrow in the morning, we have a teacher from Indonesia. He's yeah. We have very interesting guests for tomorrow as well as it was today. Okay. So, well, see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.
Teacher, we have to use the same link, or you will give us the other.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna use the same link, by the way. Okay, so maybe no, not really. It's okay to use this one because so far it's working very well, and yeah, definitely we're gonna use the same link. We won't change that. Okay. Yes.
Okay, teacher.
Be sure to be
Thank you.
connected early at 9. So yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye bye.